Bro, Cardi B just broke her silence on Twitter Spaces. And no cap, what she revealed is way bigger than anyone expected. We're talking a $10 million lawsuit judgment, surveillance footage from 2 different states, a family member allegedly caught on camera, and a message at the very end of this that changes the entire way people are looking at this situation. I'm not gonna spoil it yet. Stay with me because the last piece of this story is the part nobody's talking about. And it's honestly the most unbelievable part. So here's what you need to know first. Stefon Diggs, NFL wide receiver, blew up even more this past year, and a lot of that, no cap, is because of his relationship with Cardi B. He started dating her right after her and Offset split. Kinda like how Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship changed both their profiles overnight. Cardi ended up pregnant with his baby, out here saying she felt powerful, in a good place, the whole story. But here's where things took a turn nobody expected. Around that same time, a man named Christopher Blake Griffith came forward with accusations against Diggs, serious ones. He claims he was drugged at a party, that Diggs made an unwanted advance toward him, and that when he said no, things escalated fast. Diggs has denied all of it and filed his own lawsuit calling the whole thing fabricated. So now you've got 2 lawsuits, a very public relationship, and Cardi sitting right in the middle of it whether she wants to be there or not. That's the setup. Here's where it gets crazy. Griffith's account is detailed, bro, like uncomfortably detailed. He says he was handed candy that had been swapped out, describing it as laced, leaving him sexually stimulated against his will. He claims that in a car afterward, Diggs exposed himself, and that once they got back to the house, Diggs allegedly tried pulling him toward a bedroom. Griffith says he locked himself in a bathroom trying to figure out how to leave without a scene.
As a man, I don't care about any other man's sexual attraction, who he's attracted to, how he identifies, so on and so forth. As long as you ain't attracting no kids, do what you do. Nobody cares. At least I don't. But when it comes to this Stefon Diggs and the situation with the young man who claims they messed around, they used to be friends, just confirm they were friends. We got picture and video evidence that they were friends. Never in the history of manhood and friendship have I ever heard of a man being cool with another man, them falling out, and due to the falling out, a man make up that they messed around or in some sort of relationship. I've never known a single man on earth to do that or lie about that. I don't know what those two had going on, but I do know men just don't make that kind of thing up. Because for what? Why would they do that? So I don't want to cast aspersions on anyone. Again, I don't care about these folks, how they identify sexually and all, romantically and all that. I'm just saying, I ain't never heard of no man lying about something like that. That's all I'm saying.
Now wait for it, because this is where it stops being just a story with no evidence behind it. Griffith also claims that after he rejected the advance, people were sent after him, and a large amount of his belongings, including one of 1 Chrome Hearts pieces, were taken. And here's the detail that actually has receipts. Stefon Diggs' brother was reportedly involved in a physical altercation with Griffith. There's said to be video of it, and a lawsuit tied to that incident resulted in a $10 million judgment in Griffith's favor. $10 million, bro. That's not a rumor. That's a courtroom outcome. So obviously, this was not something Cardi B could just scroll past. She got on Twitter Spaces and could not hold it in, going back and forth for almost 10 minutes straight, saying she can't believe she's even being pulled into defending someone she's currently beefing with. She lays out that Griffith's story has shifted across multiple interviews, starting as a dispute over money, then escalating into the drugging and exposure claims. And she's basically asking why nobody covering this is checking that timeline. She also posted a screenshot of a message from Griffith that reads aggressively on its face, though people online are already picking that screenshot apart, saying it's missing context from earlier in the conversation. Here's the part of the reaction that's honestly more interesting than the lawsuit itself though. A lot of viewers aren't even asking who's telling the truth anymore. They're asking why Cardi is the one putting herself out there defending Diggs publicly, when it's his name on the lawsuit and he's barely said a word himself.
Someone please tell Cardi B that this is not a battle she should be fighting. I mean, hopping on Instagram to defend your baby daddy in the comments is one thing. But when someone has multiple accusations against them, sometimes the best option is to just be quiet. Because Stefon is dealing with a legal situation. So he has lawyers, a PR team. He has people whose literal job is to handle situations like this. So you hopping in the comments arguing with people solves exactly what? It just makes the situation worse. And Cardi has a history of doing this. Every time someone she loves gets into something, here she comes wanting to fight the entire internet. You know, sometimes the best way to ride for your man is to shut up. Because now people who weren't talking about you are now talking about you. Girl, go enjoy your relationship. Go on vacation. But arguing with the media and strangers over your grown man, that's something I would not sign up for. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is Cardi B just being a loyal girlfriend? Or should she let her baby daddy fight his own battles?
And here's where it gets crazy. Griffith didn't stay quiet either. He responded directly to Cardi with a full statement, claiming he was robbed and attacked twice within a 7-day span, once in Maryland, once in California, with the California incident allegedly caught on 4K surveillance from multiple angles. He references another alleged victim by name too, implying this pattern didn't start or end with him. But stay with me, because the twist is in his closing line. He tells Cardi directly, quote, "Take off the blinders. My time around that collective predates you." That single sentence is what's got the comment section spiraling, because it implies there's history here that has nothing to do with Cardi at all and started long before she ever entered the picture. Now here's what's wild, bro. This isn't just staying in the comment section, because Cardi didn't stop at defending Diggs. She went after the credibility of everyone reporting on it, saying outlets and bloggers aren't doing the actual research, just running with whatever version of the story gets the most clicks. And no cap, that's a fair point when you look at how many different versions of this timeline are floating around right now.
I don't know why y'all shocked that Big Barty came online to have her baby daddy Stefon Diggs back, because y'all know she don't play about her baby daddy. What's new here? Let's get into it. So Cardi came online and said that the bloggers be posting misleading headlines. I just saw a headline saying that, Stefon Diggs' brother paid $10 million to Chris, but actually Chris sued the building and that's where he got the money from. Another misleading headline. Cardi also said that there is no evidence to Chris's claiming that Stefon Diggs SA'd him, because if there was so much evidence, why you didn't post the evidence yet? Chris posting any and everything, old pictures of him and Stefon wearing his one-of-a-kind chain, like y'all was homeboys, please. But I don't understand why he don't post the evidence. But mind you, this is coming after Stefon sued Chris for defamation. Y'all remember before Chris even made his claim, Stefon posted like videos and screenshots of somebody stealing from him and his team. And come to find out, it was Chris. Chris' baby mama at that time also came out and said that Chris be lying and making up shit. And I did my research on Chris a little bit. Apparently when him and the boxer Javante Tank Davis, when they fell out, Chris did the same thing to him. He accused Tank of being gay, and then Tank came back and exposed all Chris tea. Chris also got exposed for having fake DMs from Drake, all because he was mad because the rapper would not expose Stefon. Let's not forget that Chris was tagging Cardi B last year, using her songs, also posting an old picture of him and Upset, making it seem like they was the best of friends. And this was after Stefon came out and said that he was stealing from him. He was provoking her. She has every right to talk about this. Like he just did a dump on Instagram of pics of him and Stefon together, and he used Cardi B's song with Young Thug. You couldn't use no other song? I don't know, child. It's given that he mad because he couldn't be Stefon lover, and or he's a clout chaser. Two things can be true at the same time. But I guess we will wait till the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, which will be the trial, because Stefon and Cardi give that they are very confident that Chris is pulling shit out of his ass.
But here's the thing that's making this bigger than a normal celebrity beef. Griffith keeps saying Discovery is going to put all this madness to rest. That means phones, deleted texts, messages, all of it becomes fair game once this actually goes to trial. So whatever comes out next isn't going to be a screenshot or a rant on Spaces. It's going to be evidence in front of a judge, which means both sides just raise the stakes without even realizing it. Diggs wants this dismissed as fabricated. Griffith wants it in front of a jury. And Cardi, whether she meant to or not, just made herself part of the record too. So here's where this actually leaves things. The $10 million judgment already happened. That That part is fact. Diggs' own defamation suit is still pending. Cardi is out here publicly defending him while he stays largely silent. And Griffith is saying the real answers come out in discovery, when phones and deleted messages legally have to be handed over. Nobody outside that courtroom knows the full truth yet, no cap. And that's probably the most important thing to hold on to here. But one thing's for sure, this story is not slowing down anytime soon. Let me know in the comments, are you team Cardi or are you team Griffith? Drop it below.